Hello, everybody. Happy July 9th. Welcome to the Grid Titan Season 3 bi-weekly recap. We have a lot to go over. But overall, this is the most competitive season yet in Grid Titan Racing. That's what we're striving for. We had a goal to hit 100 members in our Discord by Season 3. We are at, I believe, right now 116 members, which is amazing. We have well over, I think right now we're sitting at 23 competitors so far this season alone. I think we've had over 45 drivers in total in Grid Titan history come and compete with us, which is really, really cool. I just wanted to go over some cool stuff. But first off, giving a recap of what we're about for anyone who just wants to stumble upon this video. Grid Titan Racing League is something that I made, and Tryhard JDM helped me found it, helped me come up with a name and whatnot. We had this really cool idea, and now here it is. And it was meant to be this like place where we could build a nice community and give Gran Turismo 7 drivers something that they can't really find anywhere else. A supportive community, consistent competition, the ability to rank, right? The ability to earn trophies, to compete for something, and ultimately earn a title that hopefully one day really means something in the Gran Turismo community. We're going to carry this league all the way into 8, 9, 10. As long as we can keep the league going, it's going to be Gran Turismo based. And that's what we're doing here. You can become a Grid Titan, a Grid Leader Pro, and of course, if you have a complete race list, you're an amateur. You should take a lot of pride in that, because you have you're practicing a hobby that you really, really like. And you are a pseudo race car driver, let it be on a simulator or with a controller, but racing's racing. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we're working with this season. So Season 3, we started back in 2024, and we still don't have any Grid Titans. Grid Titan, you have to become, in order to become one, you have to be a Sprint Series champion, Endurance Series champion, and a Time Attack Series or a Hot Lap Attack champion, all within a 3-season window, and not a single driver has been able to do so. We only have 2 grid leaders, Alicos, our IORT, Infinite Octane Racing Team Alicos, and JDM Snob. We only have 1 pro, which is Teetable, who is taking a little siesta so far in the season. He might come back, he might not, we don't know yet. And then we have a lot of amateur drivers and a lot of new ones that come in. New things that we've introduced to driver numbers and whatnot. And this allows drivers to personalize their cars and personalize their experience. You know, it's your driver number, you own it, nobody else owns it, that's all you. We completed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 6 events total. We are now on our 3rd Time Attack. Race 3 of the Sprint Series tonight, Race 4 is tomorrow, and Race 3 of the Endurance Series is on Friday. Go ahead and take a look at the Points Championship. It's very competitive compared to last season. Don't let these numbers, like, oh, there's such a big gap. Like, Alicos is just crushing it, but it's not without challenge now, because we have a lot of drivers who are kind of posing a bit of a threat in these races. It's still very early on the season. It's meant to be a 6-week season. We finished 2 weeks. It's technically about 7.5. And Max is a brand new driver who's came in, shows very good potential, and he's able to battle with Alicos on the grid. We also have great drivers like Scorpio Smy, Scorpio Payme, and then in the Time Attack Series Championship, IROT Azrael and Fishtail, Alex's teammates are giving him a bit of a push in the Time Attack Series. And you can't forget about Raw OST, who is a Time Attack legend in the Gran Turismo community. He is just someone, and he's just a very happy German who really likes to run Time Attacks. So, but Alico sitting strong at 113 points in end of week 2, and it's a very healthy lead. He's kind of pulling a Max Verstappen compared to everybody else, and you can tell he's passionate because he's looking at the document right here. That's Alec. So, but he's doing really, really good. And then second all the way down to ninth is a fight. This is a big fight. You got guys who have a lot of points on the board. Not even a 30, a little more than a 30-point difference. It's just, but this is something you can make up with a race and a good event, right? Let's go to GTS standings. 2 races have been completed. Alicos has 1 first place finish. The other one is shared with Scorpio Smai. 2 podiums to Alicos' name, 2 podiums to Max, 1 podium to Smai, and 1 podium to VPR War. Now, Paymay was slotted to pick up 3rd in this race, I believe, and when we review videos later, you'll see exactly what happened. But he is a fast driver. If you go look in race 2, Paymay comes in with a 155.9, faster by, math is hard, but probably about a half a second. I'm just going to throw that out, or whatever. Yeah, that works, but he 155.9 when Smai is in a 156.3, Max is 157, Alec 157, and this is in our Peugeot. This is our Peugeot 988 HDI FAP, which is the most difficult car you'll be driving this season in Season 3, and you'll see exactly why. It's just a beast to handle. But 39 points for Alec. Max is 36, 3 points behind Smite, 23. VPR War having a very good season. He's doing really good competing across multiple series. He honestly, I have my, if he gets top 5 in every series, which he just needs to pick up in the Time Attack series, he has a very good chance of getting his pro status this season. Same as Weespat. He just missed out last season, just barely. But Smai, Maxes, there's no reason why these guys shouldn't be pro or grid leader by the end of this season. But they gotta hit all 3 categories. That's what they have to do. You can't achieve anything unless you compete in everything. But unlike Grid Titan, it doesn't expire. So after 3 seasons, you have as much time as you want to achieve pro or grid leader. Anyways, great races so far. The Sprint Series, Alec, 48 points in, 18 points above second place, which is Shredda. Shredda is killing it with his consistency, and then Snob 2 points behind him, trying to overcome that little gap and take second place. Where he's trying to assert that grid leader dominance, you'd say. VPR War doing a great job. Tryhard JDM, who we haven't seen for a whole season, was a front runner in Season 1, is back, and he's doing a really good job so far. We're happy to see him back, and same as Crispin. Go to the GTTAS Grid Titan Time Attack Series. Alec is just barely leading with 4 points. Don't get me wrong, the point system is a lot lower in the Time Attack Series versus the Sprint Series and the Endurance Series, right? Like, you have a lot more you can run away in these. Time Attack Series, you can't, really. But these are valuable points towards the Drivers Points Championship, Grid Time Points Championship. These are valuable points for any driver. And, you only get once every week, you only get 1 opportunity in the TAS to put up some points. And it's looking really good. Alec has gone first in both time attacks. OST has gone second in both of them. And then Fishtail and Azrael kind of had a good bump up. They claimed a 3rd and 4th position, which is a lot better than 5th and 7th. And we're seeing Tryhard JDM. He didn't even compete this last one. Factor dropped 1 position, which is not terrible, right? It's all about consistency. You can stay top 5, you're going to put some decent points up. But anyways, that's pretty much our bi-weekly recap of points. I know I'm scrambling, I'm a little bit tired, but that's our bi-weekly recap on points. The schedule is kicking on. We still have a lot of racing, a lot of events to do. And then let's go ahead and take a gander at some recap. Here, I'm going to go ahead and skip this. This is Alec's fastest lap. It's posted. You know what? We'll watch it a little bit. A really good driver is he can really push these cars to his limit, and he uses every little bit of space on the track. And there's just, I don't know. believe this is one of Road Atlantis' one of his favorite tracks, but he's just not afraid to really set these any car he drives over the edge. And you know, same with guys like Smy and Payday and Max. These guys are just really push the car to its limits. I think to be as fast as you possibly can, you really have to ride that edge. But really fast lap here for GT SS GT1 and then GT4 Corvette. I'm really getting after it. Posting 125.8. Fast forward a little bit over this long straight. These last few corners up 60 miles an hour, and should hit over 80 if my mistakes at the end of this corner. He's well past 85, I think. Just a great driver. Phenomenal lap. Good job. Booking it. Alright. We have a clip of Tryhard in the same race. This is a testament to Grid Titan Racing League, how we have rules and etiquette, but we only bring in drivers we like, right? And we only let guys who are good and drivers that you know, mistakes happen like this. But shout out to Tryhard's awareness to pull out of this close call. He saves his race, he saves Snob's race in front of him just by being a little extra aware and being courteous to others. And he's not trying to ruin anyone's race. He's just trying to look at this and he's saving his race. A little bit late on the brakes. Snob's a little bit early on the brakes, and whoop, he caught the draft and just really gave him a few miles an hour he wasn't expecting. He really put this race back together. This is what drivers in Grid Titan are all about. You know, it's competitive, it's super tight racing, it's difficult, but they're also looking out for one another. Shredda, over the past 2 weeks, has been absolutely crushing it. He's a really consistent driver. He's always going to be in the fight. Fuego, Mrs. Crispin, goes off track a little bit and kind of slowing Shredda down a little bit, but it's not a big deal. He's going to just take his time, have good etiquette. He really maximizing the exit speed on that corner. He's going to make a really clean overtake. This is what Shredda has been doing the last 2 seasons in Grid Titan Racing League. He is not the fastest on the grid, but he is hands down the most consistent on the grid. And if he's always going to be in that top 5 fight, but if there's any mistakes, he's going to be the driver who's going to capitalize on him. We have a lot of really cool clips from GTES Racing 1 in the Audi RS Group 2 car. Really cool cars. Sound great. This is a great fight between Alec Ford and Fuego. Max is this is the GTES race number 2. For 5 races in the GTES season, and it's really cool. Here's an example of how close this car can get to actually see these and slide and try to lose it. The moment they touch I don't know if you guys saw that. The moment you hit any curb, any lip at a speed over 70 miles an hour in this car, it starts kicking you back. Smye doing a fantastic winning this race. Between Smye and Payday here. Fantastic drivers. This is Smye's favorite vehicles. And he really shows why. Watch how he's going to put his on the track and it's overtake from Smye, just good job. Smye looks completely comfortable. Great stuff. And then, unfortunately for Payme, the final clip, he was doing so good this race. He got third. He was chasing down second. He just had to work on some pit strategy stuff, and this car is incredibly difficult to drive. Who did something like this. He's one of the most experienced drivers on this grid today. He's probably the fastest, and you can tell he's not even on the line fully. Like it's probably only 15% of his tire width touches that curb. 158 miles an hour. Really efficient stuff. But great races overall. I'm excited to see Payme, Smye, Alec, and Max, aka Vito, really start battling it out again. Cool things. We got some liveries here. This is Smack Attacks. Yeah, Smack Attack Max Audi. Gundam styled Audi for GTS Race 2. Really cool stuff. Really good looking car. And this was my Corvette C7 from GTSS Race 2 with my driver number 7 on there. And if you guys start using the liveries channel on our recaps, we'll start, which is right here. We'll start throwing out some shout-outs to cool liveries and whatnot. Liveries, race photos. If there's something cool you guys see, like here's JDM Snob's little rally from CSRL, I believe. Really cool stuff. But you guys start using these channels, I'll give you some credit. Look at Raccoon's awesome little anime skins in his GTR and his Genesis. I like these. I like these a lot. We have a cool community. We got really talented guys. Shams is expected to come back from vacation here soon. He's going to start dropping some really cool graphics. Here is Shredda's Group 4 Mustang for tonight's race. Here is Course for Mustang for tonight's race. Game Boy Advance, nice. And here is mine, my Skip Barber Racing School themed livery for tonight's race. So cool stuff! Cheetah car. Cool stuff. Thank you guys for watching the bi-weekly recap. I Hope you guys have a fantastic next 2 weeks in Grid Titan Racing League. Keep pushing. We're only a third of the way through the season. There's a lot of racing left. A prize to be earned, titles to be earned, rank to be earned. Show everybody why you deserve to be a Grid Titan in this league. Have a good day, everybody. Bye.